1991. The Iran-Contra hostage-taking was 1990. Sorry, was 1980. 91, George Bush that's Herbert Walker, George W.'s dad, was playing golf with Ron Reagan in Palm Springs. And the PBS reporter asked him about the Iran-Contra affair. Reagan said on tape back in 1980 he had tried some things the other way. That is, to free the hostages. That's what he told PBS. When he was pressed by the reporter for more detail, he said he couldn't say anymore because that remained classified. And that shocked millions who heard it because it revealed a secret plan to free hostages with the unanswered question of how a presidential candidate in 1980 received classified information. Only information that would be accessible by a sitting president. A lot of people also believe that the October surprise was part of a conspiracy involving the P2 Masonic Lodge of Italy and the murder of Olof Palme, Sweden's prime minister. Sweden, of course, makes weapons. That's their biggest export. P2, this Masonic Lodge, was secret up until then in Italy, was also front and center implicated in the collapse of Banco Ambrosiano, one of Milan's biggest banks, partly owned by the Vatican. That was that strange, suspicious 1982 death of its president, Roberto Calvi, in London, that was originally ruled a suicide but later prosecuted as a murder under Friars Bridge. The trial just started last year, October 6th. Freemasonry's P2 Lodge in Italy was involved in the assassination of Prime Minister Aldo Moro, murdered by the Red Brigades, they say, after the Italian security services refused to strike a deal with the abductors, but no concrete proof was ever found. P2 got funds from the CIA, was involved in the Iran-Contra affair. We're back there again with Freemasonry, stirring it up in Iran with their business partners. So 3 days before Swedish Prime Minister Olof Palme's assassination in 1986, one of the guys around in that Republican circle around George Herbert Walker Bush got a telegram signed by Lacio Gelli. And in it, the telegram said, "Tell our friend that the Swedish palm will be felled." This was sent by one of his men from one of the southernmost regions of Brazil. Remember Brazil is where all of the Nazi brass ran to hide after the Second World War, ducking Nuremberg. And of course, America's CIA made sure that they were safe. All of the Nazi friends who helped them out. Oh, and by the way, as of yet, Olaf Palme's murder hasn't been solved. And let me add, it won't be. So they're at it again, the Masonic Bush connections to their Masonic Iranian partners. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? We'll see how things play out. March 6th is the next important date. This is when the United Nations Security Council delivers their report on what to do. That's when it